You're listening to Main Character Manifesto, where we talk mindset, self-identity, and stepping into your power. I am your host, Ceci, your go-to life coach for real talk and major glow-ups. This is your space to get inspired, get honest, and get moving toward the life you know you're meant to live. Are you ready? Let's get into it.
Who's that girl? That's me. I'm on fire. I'm a hot girl. I'm a hot girl. I get anything I want. This is my world. I make big moves in my big heels. Since the day that I was born, I've been a big deal.
Let's do this. Hello. How is everybody doing? I just recorded that last episode that you guys heard last week announcing the new wellness direction, and I'm so excited. So at the moment, I don't know what your feedback has been, but I will check back in with you guys next week once I hear what you guys have to say. I'm so excited. Honestly, it feels so aligned and like it's my life's purpose. I told my sister the other day, I was like, I think I was meant to do a podcast because I think you can only listen to me talk about these things for so long. Like the amount of times that I've tried to explain to her how it is when you're trying to self-soothe with food. She doesn't even get it. She's like, I actually, when I'm really stressed out, I forget to eat. What? That's crazy. That's so crazy. So anyways, I'm so excited. And today I wanted to talk about the real reason you can't stay consistent. If you've ever said, I just need to be more disciplined, I am calling BS because discipline is not your problem. Self-identity is. You're not lazy. You're just misaligned. It's not that you don't have willpower. It's that your self-concept, your self-identity is lacking. So let's fix that. Let's talk about your perception of what success is. Since we're talking about wellness and becoming the main character of your life and how we're going to curate the most beautiful, wonderful lifestyle, which is going to be your new wellness journey. Since we're talking about that self-concept in health and fitness, let's think about how you view your nutrition and your fitness, right? So this is what I used to think. I used to think that if I'm not perfect, if I'm not showing up 7 days a week, 2 hours a day, and eating my meals perfectly like how my diet plan is, then I'm not going to see results. And so then in my mind, I thought I'm either going to do it perfectly or I'm not going to do it at all. That needs to change because no one's perfect. You need to have flexibility. We want this to be sustainable. We want this to feel good. We want it to feel healthy. We want it to feel like it's just another day. You wake up, you brush your teeth, you go to the gym, you pack your food, or you just have healthy food options. You might choose to not pack your food and meal prep and do all of that work. You can still have a healthy routine. It still takes pre-paving, pre-planning to be able to achieve the goals that you want. Even for the girlies that feel a lot of resistance, like, oh no, I don't track. I don't want that. That's too stressful. You know what else is stressful? Eating all the shit that you're eating and not seeing results. That shit is stressful. So pick your poison. Just saying, not judging. Anyways, so let's talk about how you view that. You're either going to go all in and you're going to be basically torturing yourself. We don't want that. So When your self-concept comes in, you have to start thinking about, all right, how am I talking to myself? Am I going to be really mean to myself when I maybe skipped a workout, or when I was so tired that I forced myself to work out anyways, and then I couldn't get any sleep, and then I was late to work, and then it was like a domino effect. So the way that we're going to plug in self-concept with consistency is that we're going to be nice to ourselves. We're going to set up a beautiful routine that is a realistic routine that we can actually stick to. By curating and making a sustainable plan for your health and your fitness, then you're going to be able to stick to it. It's going to feel natural, and you're going to be able to be and stay more consistent. What that is going to do, that is going to build confidence. That is going to tell your mind, it's going to start to be like, wow, look at her. She is somebody that follows through. She is somebody that is healthy. She is somebody that is consistent at the gym because that's important to her. You know what that's doing? That's building up your self-love. That is showing your mind evidence that it can happen in this area. So then in other areas of your life, it's going to start trickling down, and it's going to start affecting every part of your life in a positive way. I swear it works so good. For my own experience, the moment that everything changed, when I realized that I kept self-sabotaging and that I needed to be honest with myself, it had nothing to do with food. It was kind of crazy. The way that it all happened was I was procrastinating on launching the podcast. I was procrastinating on like a few other things that I needed to do within my business that I was scared of. I was scared of showing up. I was scared of being seen. I was scared of having my voice heard and to be judged. Who's not scared of that, right? So when I decided that I was going to show up fully and that I was going to acknowledge the fear and walk towards it instead of away from it, then I stopped binging and self-sabotaging. Now, I'm not saying that I haven't felt that need to like just eat late at night when I've already had all of my macros and calories for the day. I've definitely had those days where I've overeaten or overindulged or, gone a little too hard after like a fun weekend. But the way that I recover now versus how I used to act a year ago, 2 years ago, the rest of my life is not a cycle. I know and I acknowledge like, all right, cool. I had some crazy 2 days. I had a crazy 3 days, and I know exactly what to do. I know exactly what to do. I know what makes me feel good. I know how to jump back into it because in my mind, I have built that self-identity that says, I am a healthy person. I am fit. I enjoy eating healthy. My body loves healthy food. I enjoy working out. My body feels better when I work out. I'm able to get more sleep when I work out. Those are the things that I have ingrained in my mind and that are truly a fact for me. I have made those be a fact because I live them, I breathe them. It's a lifestyle for me. So those are the things that you have to analyze and that you're going to be able to build within yourself. That is the shift that needs to happen so that the self-sabotage stops, because it doesn't mean that you're going to get off course. It just means that you're going to be resilient and you're going to be able to pop back in, and you're not going to have those like super big dips of self-sabotaging as soon as things are going good. You're going good. And then you're like, oh my God, it's going so good. And then it's like a crash and a burn. Now you're going to be like, all right, it's going so good. Self-regulate. What am I feeling? What are these feelings? Okay, maybe you need to take a step back. Maybe you need to slow down, and then you keep going. There might be a slight dip, but then you go right back up. And that is the magic. That is what happens when you start building up your self-identity, your self-worth, your confidence, your self-love. Everything else follows. Another thing I want to talk about is your nervous system and safety. What does that mean, you may ask? Well, your nervous system will automatically reject any routine that feels unsafe. So if you keep thinking about eating healthy and working out as something that is very unpleasant and that is more like punishment, then your nervous system is going to reject it. It's going to be like, nope, we don't want to go there. You're going to start associating gym with a negative thought. You're going to start to get that feeling of like, oh my God, I have to go to the gym. And then your body's going to start to tighten up and it's going to start to feel like, oh my God, no, I don't want to do it. And then you're going to get even more resistance. It's already hard enough to stay consistent and to maybe get up early in the morning if that's the routine that you have to do or that fits better with your schedule. It's already hard enough to stay consistent, right? So now you have to fight your body, actually your nervous system actually fighting it as well. No, that's not going to work. So how are you going to do that? You're going to start to choose things that actually align with you. For me, I enjoy walking. I have a treadmill in my garage and I get so much work done. Now, do I want to get on it every single day and be so happy about it? No, but I am able to correlate getting on there and being productive. I'm able to correlate getting on there and feeling better and feeling more relaxed and my body feeling better and then being able to get more sleep. I am able to correlate getting on that treadmill and my intestine flowing and everything working better. I am super regular. Like I eat very healthy. I eat whole foods. Everything flows better. And what my nervous system thinks is, if you don't get on there, you're not going to feel good. Instead of thinking, don't get on there because you're going to feel bad, you're going to be stressed out, you're going to feel horrible, and the pain is too much. Do you see the difference? You have to shift your mindset. It's all about your mindset and your perspective on how you see things. It all starts with you and only you. So if you start to think about being consistent as a form of safety and thinking about eating healthy and working out as a form of self-care, if you choose things that give you joy, like for me, I love lifting. I actually look forward to it every single day. I'm actually sad on the days when I don't go. I love Pilates. It's kind of like this love-hate relationship that I have with Pilates. I feel so good and I've seen like such a big change in my body and my strength and my core, but it's hard. It's hard and I'm kind of like in pain the whole time and it's just really challenging. But the way that I've shifted my mindset about Pilates is you're going to be so proud of yourself. This is a challenge that you want to do because I have a goal, right? It's like I want to be able to do all of the workouts on my toes. And currently I can't do everything, all of the poses, because it's just way too hard. I can't hold a plank for like 2 minutes or do all of these crazy intense workouts that they do or moves that they do. I do some of the modifications. So for me, it's like this fire within me. It's like, I want to be that girl that does all of the hard moves on the toes and just kills it every time. So in myself, in my mind, I think, all right, you got this. You got this. Just 15 more minutes. On this day, if you only have 10%, if I really, really don't want to be there, I tell myself, all you have to do is show up. All you have to do is show up. You can do everything on your knees. You don't have to do high resistance. Just show up and just get the movement. It's okay to do sometimes a 20%, a 30%, and other times be like, no, I'm going to challenge myself. I feel good. I feel great. I really want to get to the next level. You have to listen to your body. So if you listen to your body and you tell yourself, you know what, we're going to be gentle. We're going to show up anyways. You are safe. You are okay. This is for your benefit. Everything's going to be fine. It's not going to feel like punishment. You're just going to be like, all right, cool. It's like, going to work. Today, you have cramps, you have a headache, you're not feeling good. And maybe you're just, doing a little bit less than you normally do. But another day, you're going to show up and you're going to kill it. It's just what you do. It's going to be automatic and it's going to be a no-brainer. Another thing I want to talk about is the way that you speak to yourself. One of the things that I used to tell myself is like, you have to do this. Don't you want to be skinny? Don't you want to look a certain way by the time your vacation comes? You have to stick to it. Don't be weak. You got to be strong. That is not a very healthy self-talk, if I might say so myself. Why don't we shift that into, all right, who is the person you want to become? Right? What a difference. It's like, I want to be strong. I want to be consistent. I want to be proud of myself. I want to be a person that sticks to a program. I want to be a person that thinks like an athlete rather than is a yo-yo dieter that is constantly chasing and on the hamster wheel of like binge and diet, and you're going back and forth. We don't want that, because even in other areas of your life, if you think about how you're showing up for yourself, like let's say your finances, if you're thinking that you're always broke, then you're going to attract always broke mentality and always attract lack. And instead, if you think, I am an abundant person, I always have more than enough jobs, I always have more than enough work, money flows to me, everything works out for me all the time. If you look at your bank account and you open it and you're grateful, even if you have a lot of bills and you're like, I'm so thankful that I have the money to pay all my bills. It's just your mindset. It's how you're thinking about things and how you're reframing everything that's happening and that's going on in your life. That is what's going to change everything. So in this scenario, if you think about like, I want to be this person that shows up for themselves. I want to be a person that is committed and that sticks to her wellness goals because I want to live a long and healthy life. Like, who wants to be bedridden or to have all of these diseases? At the end of the day, it's not about how we look. Yes, health and fitness is going to improve your skin and your body composition, and you're going to look better in your clothes, and you're going to feel better, and you're going to sleep better. But it's going to be a healthier version of you, because you're going to be healthier from the inside and out, because we're working on your self-identity, your self-love, your mindset. We're working on you from the core, from the inside out. Another thing that I want to emphasize is that every time you start something new, I feel like a lot of people are like, God, I've tried this and I've tried that and I don't want to like start over. But it's like, don't think about, oh, I have to start all over again. Why don't you reframe it and say, I am reinforcing the woman that I am meant to be. I am reinforcing the woman that I am becoming. How powerful is that? I also want to say, if you ever felt like you were broken, like me. I always thought that I was broken. I felt like, I'm like, why can't I be like the other people that don't worry about food and that don't have all of this anxiety? And why can't my metabolism be fast? And why can't I have skinny legs and all these things, right? It's like, no. I just want to remind you, you are not broken. You are beautiful just the way you are. We just have to rewire your mindset. You are not broken. You are just doing it backwards, and we're flipping that today. I really would love to hear your feedback. I would love to hear your stories. Please, if you feel compelled to share any of your stories of your relationship with food or self-sabotage, or anything that you feel compelled to share, DM me, find me on Instagram. I want this to be more interactive, where we're creating more of a community, where we're really sharing and collaborating and getting to know each other. So don't hesitate to message me. Find me on social media. I'm at Cecilia_Navarro on Instagram, TikTok. I'm on YouTube, obviously, Spotify, and I would love to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in to Main Character Manifesto. If this episode sparked something in you, tag me on social media, share it with a friend. It helps other people find the show and step into their own main character energy. And don't forget to like, subscribe, so that you don't miss any notification of when new episodes come out. And until next time, keep showing up for yourself. The world needs your story.